Men do less than they ought, unless they do all they can. It shocks me how I wish for what is lost and cannot come back. I ought to go upright and vital and speak the rude truth in all ways. Great men are like eagles and build their nest on some lofty solitude. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Don't set your goals by what other people deem important. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. Growing up is losing some illusions in order to acquire others. Truth is as straight as an arrow, while a lie swivels like a snake. If a general shows confidence in his men, but always insists on his orders being obeyed, the gain will be mutual. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. Sometimes, the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. If you appreciate the small things, you're likely to get the big ones. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. Good order results spontaneously when things are let alone. A rose does not answer its enemies with words, but with beauty. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I am as radiant as the sun. If thinking should precede acting, then acting must succeed thinking. Success is a flower that doesn't grow in everyone's garden. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. The man who thinks he can and the man who thinks he can't are both right. I like people who refuse to speak until they are ready to speak. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Fear is nothing more than a negative assessment of risk. Except our own thoughts, there is nothing absolutely in our power. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. Do not let the roles you play in life make you forget who you are. You must take life the way it comes at you and make the best of it. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. Growth is in a series of mistakes. That's the only way you learn. I cannot trust a man to control others who cannot control himself. I knew I was alone in a way that no earthling has ever been before. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. A wise general makes a point of foraging of the enemy. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. I will not let anyone scare me out of my full potential. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Rely not on the likelihood of the enemy's not coming, but on our own readiness to receive him. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. I'm not afraid of death. I just don't want to be there when it happens. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. We humans are more concerned with having than with being. Don't depend too much on anyone in this world, because even your own shadow leaves you when you are in darkness. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Success usually comes to those who are too busy looking for it. The best way to cheer yourself is to cheer somebody else up. There's so much to be grateful for. Words are poor things. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. Better to get hurt by the truth than comforted with a lie. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. Enchantment lies in everyday moments if you are observant. Yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. True words are not fancy. Fancy words are not true. The good do not debate. Debaters are not good. We destroy in assumptions, but we do not build in possibilities. The king is only fond of words and cannot translate them into deeds. If you know both yourself and your enemy, you can win 100 battles without a single loss. Do it now. Sometimes later becomes never. I speak gibberish to the civilized world, and it replies in kind. The terrible thing about the quest for truth is that you find it. Hence the saying, the enlightened ruler lays his plans well ahead. The good general cultivates his resources. In my heart's most secret place, I pity them as angels do. Your highest thoughts sometimes arise in your lowest moments. I do not know everything, still many things I understand. People who fit don't seek. The seekers are those that don't fit. If you want to dine with perfection, you must toil with imperfection. At the heart of nature's mystery lies another mystery. Better the comfort of a lie than the absurdity of the truth. In conflict, straightforward actions generally lead to engagement. Surprising actions generally lead to victory. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Law is made by the winner to preserve victory over the loser. Feeling guilty does not set us free. Being equipped sets us free. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. They can't tell so much about you if you got your eyes closed. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. Half of seeming clever is keeping your mouth shut at the right times. We need to be fit and ready for anything that might come our way. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. You need mountains. Long staircases don't make good hikers. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. True, life is complex, but so are a great many accidents. Chaos is more freedom, in fact, total freedom, but no meaning. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. Success in warfare is gained by carefully accommodating ourselves to the enemy's purpose. Stop blaming outside circumstances for your inside chaos. It can only take a moment to waste the rest of your life.